Hi there guys, welcome back to Dad Plays Stuff. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas and all that to everybody and anybody that's watching it around those periods or after those periods and whatnot. Before we get into it, please leave a like, a comment and subscribe. Now today's video is basically a video in relation to an item that isn't really a new item but has been updated since the new patch. The Bazooka arms. Now with the addition of the dungeons you can get these arms with basically free slots on them. This opens up a lot of avenues. You can add a load of attachments to it and they become pretty damn overpowered. As you can see, this makes Zeruchroar rather trivial. Now, in general, the strategy you should employ during this fight using these arms is pretty much target the front of his body, or obviously the cores if you expose them. If you hit the front of his body, you can do anything up to 1.5k damage. It's ridiculous the amount of damage you can do with these arms. Have two arms, you can do twice that. It's amazing. Now, the downside is that they have a very, very poor tracking. So if he moves even slightly, the shots are going to go wide by a mile. So the best thing to do is wait when he stops and then just lay into him from a safe distance. The most ideal times tend to be when he uses his roar to do his electric kind of shock barrage, or in phase 2 when he's using his red orb, or even during the transition into phase 2. Either way, they do ridiculous amounts of damage, and if you're landing multiple thousand hits in quick succession, his HP just melts. As usual, I'd always recommend that you heavily use your Mirage to your advantage in this stage. It's going to cause a lot more damage, and especially if he's standing still and you're barraging him doing K hits, and if your Mirage is smart enough to do the same, you're going to just whittle him down really quickly. Mirage is such a good ability in this game. So I apologise guys for the lack of frequency for my uploads recently. I've been quite unwell and working quite a lot as well. Combine that with the fact that I have a family to look after, and yeah, it doesn't make a lot of time for making videos or, you know, just playing games in general for myself. But, you know, we'll be back on schedule properly by next week, once this weekend's over, so it should be fairly consistent after that. And this is the build I was using. As you can see, it's not optimized, so you can do this with a completely unoptimized build. I just think the Bazooka arms are really OP when it comes to fighting against the Colossals at the moment, which is interesting. But anyway, that's the end of the video guys. I hope this at least informed people, and anybody that's been having issues with Zeruchroar should hopefully now be able to take them out relatively easily, whether you're in a group or not. 4 of these arsenals using those arms against them, he is gonna just evaporate into nothingness. It's gonna be horrible. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe.